Hey guys, in this video we're going to talk about one of Utah's fastest growing suburbs, South Weber, Utah. We're going to give you all the dirt on South Weber. Is it a good place to live? Is it good for families? Work?
Yeah, so stay tuned because we're going to give you the good, the bad, and the ugly, and everything that you need to know if you're looking to move to South Weber. These are going to be your top pros and cons of living in South Weber, Utah.
If this is your first time to this channel and you want to know everything about living, eating, sleeping, working, and playing in northern Utah and cities like South Weber, then subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to know about the current market in northern Utah.
And so we are Sloan and Kim Peterson with the Peterson Group. So we get calls and emails every day from people just like you looking for help on making their move to northern Utah, and we absolutely love it. Whether you are looking at moving in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. All the information's in the description below so we can help make your move smooth to northern Utah. And let's go ahead and get after it right now.
Okay, so con number one, and we talk about this in our South Weber vlog tour, which you can check out here. But I think the biggest con to living in South Weber is, aside from a gas station and a couple of food options, which are relatively new, you have to leave the city to go shopping. There's no retail stores, no grocery store, nothing like that. So you'd have to head into either Ogden or Layton to do your shopping. If you're like me and I'm extremely lazy, that is a huge con. Like, I like to have a grocery store at my convenience. So for me, that would be a big con.
Yeah, totally agree with that one. So con number two with South Weber is going to be the weather. So since South Weber sits kind of dipped down in a bowl, snow does cover the ground for 107 days or 29.3% of the year, which according to Dwellix.com is one of the highest rates in the United States. So while Utah sees a lot of snow as a whole, because of how South Weber sits, it just stays around a lot longer than most of the other cities. And another thing to mention about South Weber is, like we talked about in another video, is it's very windy. So they're at the bottom of one of the canyons, and wind just smashes through South Weber. So there's certain parts of South Weber that aren't as windy as certain parts, but you do want to consider there is going to be an increased wind throughout that valley.
For sure. So con number three, and our last con, is low to no occupation diversity, or really jobs at all. Like we said in the first con, South Weber is basically all residential, so the likelihood of finding a job in the city is slim to none. This can be really hard if you don't have a car, you need to commute, or you are like just a high school student, anything like that. It's definitely not a great city for that. So now let's hop into the pros of living in South Weber.
All right, so let's start out with pro number one, which according to niche.com, it ranked number one in best suburbs to live in all of Utah. So Utah does have a lot of suburbs, so that's actually pretty incredible. I mean, the cons are that it's all residential, but if you like that type of atmosphere, that's also what really makes it a big pro as well.
Yeah, that's awesome. Super quiet, just residential area. So if you like that type of thing, that's really good to know.
And they have a lot of events too, so it is very family oriented.
So pro number two, according to Dwellix.com, there are more higher educated people in South Weber than on average in Utah, which actually makes sense considering its proximity to Hill Air Force Base.
Yeah, absolutely. And that brings us to pro number three, which is the low crime rate. So South Weber has such a low crime rate that, statistically speaking, many of the sites that report those rates have no data at all. So we searched high and low, and we just really could not find anything that would even come up. It just kept saying inconclusive. So Neighborhood Scout, though, does say that it is 53% safer than most U.S. cities, whatever that really means, right? So we just know that the crime rate is pretty dang low when it comes to South Weber.
So those are some of your biggest pros and cons of living in South Weber. We hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. We know picking where you'll call home is an important decision, and we would love help to make that smooth transition to cities like South Weber, Utah.
So if you're looking to purchase in the northern Utah area, we'd love to help you out. Just give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. And until next time, we're keeping it real estate.